Welcome back guys, and this is the second episode of Fight of the Century, the new series I'm doing on my channel. And today we're going to find out who will win in a fight between Captain Cold aka Leonard Snart and Mr. Freeze aka Victor Freeze. Now we can all tell that the obvious reason I wanted to see who would win in a fight between these two is because they have a lot of similarities between them. First of all, both are criminals and obviously both use cold guns and cold as a weapon of choice. Now we will state their abilities and see which one have better abilities than the other, and then we will decide who's the winner. Let's start now, shall we? Now, Captain Cold is an expert combatant and an expert marksman. He's also a master thief, an expert escape artist, and an expert engineer. He also has a high-level intellect, an eidetic memory, and a high tolerance for pain, given that he once froze his wrist with a cold gun and then smashed his wrist with the floor just so that he can break out of the handcuffs Heatwave cuffed him with. Now, let's talk about Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze has powers that include in Sub-Zero physiology, cold adaptation, accelerated aging, which I don't see how that would help him in a fight, and toxic immunity. He also has a genius level intellect. Now we can tell that Captain Cold's cold gun won't affect Mr. Freeze because Mr. Freeze's survival depends on him being in a cold habitat. While Captain Cold can be affected by Mr. Freeze's gun, he can also easily dodge Freeze's shots. So let's put it this way. Since Captain Cold is an expert combatant, he can manage to damage Mr. Freeze's karate suit, which Victor uses to stay alive. And if the suit is damaged, Mr. Freeze will die, giving Captain Cold the victory.